Tell me, how are you feeling today? Whatever the case, you're not alone in that feeling. No matter how it is brought on, everyone feels the same emotions. Be it when you lose, when you win, find that special someone, or even lose that someone. Everyone feels those emotions that come with the situation. For surely no one lives without a single trace of emotions, right? Greetings! I am the Storyteller. Tonight I bring to you a tale from a collection of stories, so sit back and relax. Allow yourself to get enveloped by my words and envision the world that comes off from my pages. A girl sits alone. Alone she sits under the shade of a big tree, holding her head between her legs, pondering the thoughts and emotions that ran through her. Above the girl, dancing in the branches of the trees, were butterflies. Though not truly butterflies in the true sense, they were more of silhouette. Beautiful, vibrant silhouettes of different colors. Red, green, blue, yellow, and violet butterflies danced above her. The girl lifted her head to watch. Seeing them brought on both a sense of calmness and resentment. For her, these butterflies, being strange as they were also something more. These butterflies of their different colors were the girl's own emotions given life. Once a certain emotion came over her, it would exit from her chest into a new butterfly. The girl couldn't fathom any explanation for this peculiar affliction of hers. The colorful butterflies danced, reflecting off her silver eyes. Oh, how the colors sparkled in the ray of the sunlight that peeked in through the branches and leaves of the tree. In the corner of her eye, a bright blue butterfly came into view. Her mind flashed back to her childhood when this all started, for that one butterfly was the first one to appear for her. It had happened when she had broken a window on accident. Her father got angry at her, making her flee to her room in tears. With tears pouring one after another, she soon felt a weight flee from her chest and her tears dried. Looking up, she saw a blue butterfly fly around until it came to rest on her bed. With curiosity and fear that comes with a child, she went to her parents explaining the situation, but they shrugged it off as a child's imagination. Even when she tried to show them the butterfly, they saw nothing in her hands. It was then she knew that only she could see her butterflies, that only she was the one capable of seeing her own emotions. When in her life more butterflies came with every emotion she held, she learned which one was which thanks to their colors: red for anger, blue for sadness, green for envy, violet for fear, and yellow for happiness. For her time, these butterflies continued to dance around her, and each time her emotions came, the butterflies grew brighter in color. The girl sat watching her dancing butterflies. The colors of blue, red, and green and violet were much brighter than the yellow. That one color she wished would shine more brightly than the others. In her reflection, the girl thought back to that yellow butterfly's first appearance. It made its appearance on her graduation day. She was filled with such excitement and confidence about her future that she was bubbling with joy. In her eyes, she saw open a path full of possibilities and opportunity. However, life is never completely filled with happiness. Though the first steps of her adult life held happiness in them, the following steps were shrouded in disappointment and despair. Then it happened. She soon became overworked, and the four butterflies, red, blue, green, and violet, grew brighter. At times, she thought she would see them combine to make a horrid mass of colors, a strange array that hanged over her. She would watch as the yellow butterfly shine would slowly grow duller and duller. Why did she have to have this strange power to see her emotions? What purpose did this give her? She wondered if this was just some sick joke to show her how pitiful her life truly was. A life full of disappointment to which only carried the bad. The yellow butterfly fluttered for a moment before falling to the girl's lap. She carefully held it into her hands with tears falling on it. Its color nearly faded. The girl broke into tears. She held the butterfly close to her chest. "Oh, dearie, is something the matter?" A soft, sweet, caring voice entered the girl's ear. With her tears, she turned around to see a small, elderly woman with silver hair standing in front of her. Though standing couldn't really be said, as she was more hunched over and needed the use of a cane to stand on. "Oh, my dear, what brings on your tears?" She reached into her left sweater pocket with her shaking, liver-spotted hand to pull out a tissue. The girl took the tissue with a small nod.
It
The girl stopped. Will this old woman understand her if she started talking about her butterflies? Or would she be like her parents and not believe her? The girl wiped away her tears. The old woman looked above the girl's head, then towards the sky. It sure is a pretty day we have today. However, it doesn't look the case for you, the old woman spoke. It looks like you're having things hover above you. What? Could this old woman see the butterflies? No, if she did, then she would comment on one, the one fading away in the girl's hands. The girl's tears nearly returned at the sight of the fading butterfly. She swallowed back her sadness, lifting up her head.
I guess you can say that. But unlike this day, you could say mine is a storm of terribleness.
Oh, dearie, you're so young and got your life ahead of you. You shouldn't have those kind of thoughts. The old woman cleared her throat, reaching to her other sweater pocket to pull out a piece of peppermint. She offered the girl one, who reluctantly accepted it. You know, dearie, I lived nearly 79 years, about to turn 80 in a week, and I can tell you things that no matter what life throws at you, just like the changing seasons, the way you feel will come and go. The girl tilted her head as she listened to the old woman's words. The woman hummed along with her thoughts. Yes, just like the coming seasons, and even the weather that comes with them. That's all emotions are, just moments. So you'll feel upset at something or someone. You might even cry your eyes out from night till morning. But that's how life works.
What about happiness?
The girl asked.
Does that just come and go? Never staying?
Yes, for us, happiness is like the others. However, happiness is nearly always around us. It would never leave, but will return without hesitation.
I don't think that.
The girl narrowed her eyes down on her fading butterfly.
I've only experienced it once, but the moments after that are nothing to talk or even sing about.
That's because you must see the good in everything, even the bad. The old woman finished off her peppermint. For now, how can you see the happiness or even allow it to shine if you focus on the others? You can't have spring if you think of snow. A cool breeze blew back the two. The old woman snuggled up in her sweater. Speaking of which, it's getting cold. I'll be off. But remember what I said, dearie. I know it's the last you young folks want is for someone as old as me spouting off, but it looked like you needed someone to talk to. The girl shook her head.
No, I didn't mind it. Thank you. Will you be okay?
Of course, dearie. I may be old, but I'm not useless. Be good to yourself, dearie. With that, the old woman wobbled off. The girl rose up, her legs numb from sitting so long. She watched all the butterflies of red, blue, green, and purple dance above her. She held out her hand, letting the cool breeze caress the fading yellow butterfly. In her hands, she watched as the butterfly grew a bit brighter. It fluttered once before sending off to join its brethren. The girl felt herself smiling watching it. In all her life, she had only focused on the other colors, letting them stay and not pass. With a third coming breeze, she watched as those other four flew off into the setting sun, while her still faded yellow butterfly stayed, circling above her. Maybe she'll do what that old woman said, for how can you have the spring if you think of snow? The girl stood alone, save for that one single butterfly. With a clear mind, she watched as the yellow began to shine brightly in the setting sun. Do you believe what the old woman said about our emotions like the coming seasons? They come and go, never lasting any longer than needed? Whatever the case, it does seem one thing was clear. If we just stop and take in the sight, maybe we could truly see what's in us all. I would like to thank all of you for joining me tonight, and I do hope you enjoyed this tale. This is farewell for now. However, remember these words, everyone. Though these might sound like mere words of fiction to you, for the ones who live within these pages, it is a reality.